90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After. Star Sophie Sierra revealed that she is dating now after Rob Warren's latest co-star girlfriend was revealed. Sophie and Rob began dating after meeting on Instagram. Sophie was the first one to message Rob after coming across his profile on a page about mixed-race men. They were both keeping secrets from each other. Sophie is bisexual and Rob had cheated on her online with multiple women. Their marriage started falling apart when Rob and Sophie discovered these secrets. As a result, they joined the cast of 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 2. Couples therapy was not able to save this marriage. Rob had moved on with Jennifer Tarazona, while Sophie has been teasing a new romance. Now Sophie is providing an insightful relationship update. Sophie recently went on a dinner date in Los Angeles. She later revealed it was with one of her dogs. Sophie is now confirming that she is single by reposting an Instagram reel from @LosAteWithNat. It showed an influencer taking a leisurely walk in a video, with a caption saying that she's been going 6 times a week to the gym, going on daily outdoor walks, journaling, eating high protein, and is in her staying celibate era. Sophie confirmed that she is likely not only single but also not dating at the moment. What Sophie Sierra's celibacy means for her relationship with Rob Warren. Sophie is still in love with Rob. Sophie gave Rob multiple chances to redeem himself after she found him cheating. She even flew to the US to marry him, leaving behind her comfortable life in London after she caught him being unfaithful. Sophie saw Rob chatting with some women on Snapchat, where he was receiving disgusting videos from them, but she went ahead and married him. She decided to end it all when she went through Rob's phone and saw it wasn't just one woman he cheated on Sophie with the first time. There were several. Sophie moved out of Rob's Texas apartment, but she couldn't get herself to leave him for good. When Rob broke up with Sophie, she broke down crying. The truth is that Sophie is in love with Rob, but wanted to teach him a lesson by dumping him. Sophie's fault was that she acted like they were boyfriend and girlfriend, not husband and wife. Moreover, Sophie didn't want Rob to divorce her because she built a life in the US and made good friends. She didn't want to go back to England. Our take on Sophie choosing to be celibate after her split from Rob. Does Sophie want Rob to come back? Sophie and Rob decided to stay friends after filming The Last Resort in April 2024. They were even spotted spending time together at Disneyland in June, where it looked like they were back together. However, 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After. Star Rob was cast in a new show which was filmed in Mexico in October, and he met Jennifer there. It appears Rob and Jennifer are an item now, with Sophie not being happy with Rob's decision. Sophie could be giving Rob signs she is still single, and he could always come back to her if he wanted to. Statler Riley breaks down crying after confronting Dempsey's new girlfriend with brand new allegation. Statler really burst into tears after watching her breakup conversation with Dempsey Wilkinson on 90 Day Fiancé. The Other Way. Statler and Dempsey are currently featured in The Other Way Season 6, where they documented their relationship struggles while on a European road trip in a van. While Dempsey seemed excited about the new journey, Statler didn't feel the same and had been dealing with anxiety. Besides, Statler wasn't able to work during the trip and seemed to be blaming Dempsey for the unstable internet connection. Statler's constant arguing didn't stop Dempsey from enjoying her time off work. Statler has accused Dempsey of cheating on her. She has also alleged that her former British girlfriend used the money she owed her to travel. Now Statler is providing an update about watching her storyline unfold. Recently, Statler shared another Instagram story expressing her feelings about her conversation with Dempsey. She posted a photo of herself crying and wrote, "Not gonna lie, that last scene took me out." The reality star revealed that she wasn't sad that her relationship with Dempsey didn't work out, but she was emotional over the journey she had with her. Statler added, "Not often you get to watch a montage of you and your ex of 2 years you traveled 17 countries with," referring to her journey as a wild ride. What Statler's final 90 Day Fiancé scene means. It seems Statler truly loved Dempsey with all her heart. Statler's emotional reaction to her breakup conversation in 90 Day Fiancé. The Other Way Season 6 reveals a lot about her character and feelings for Dempsey. It's suggests that she has a lot of pent-up emotions about how things ended on the show. The emotional scene between Statler and Dempsey showed them discussing their future and promising to give their relationship another chance. Unfortunately, their plan didn't work out. The two women broke up due to their differing views and future expectations. It looks like they parted ways soon after finishing filming of 90 Day Fiancé. The other way. Statler's emotional message also suggests she's somewhat proud of her relationship with Dempsey. She and her British ex-girlfriend were together for nearly 2 years, showcasing part of their journey on 90 Day Fiancé while keeping the rest private. Statler traveled to 17 countries with Dempsey, so it's understandable that she became emotional after watching one of her last significant conversations with Dempsey, which was filmed when she was still in love with her. Statler probably got emotional because the final scene made her nostalgic for all the bittersweet moments they shared during their Euro trip. Our take on Statler crying over final 90 Day Fiancé scene. Statler appears disappointed as Dempsey failed to prioritize their relationship. Statler's statement about her scene with Dempsey isn't shocking. She was always more committed to the relationship than Dempsey was. However, they had different goals, leading to various communication and financial problems. Perhaps Statler is upset that Dempsey didn't prioritize their relationship. She may have mentioned traveling to 17 countries to remind viewers that she tried hard to make Dempsey happy. Over the months, Statler has shared many posts mocking Dempsey. The 90 Day Fiancé. The Other Way cast member still has pictures of Dempsey on her Instagram, indicating she isn't completely over her yet. Miona Bell announces stunning milestone after trying to become U.S. citizen without Jibri's help. Miona Bell from 90 Day Fiancé recently posted a picture suggesting she voted in the United States for the first time after emigrating from Serbia in late 2021. Miona first appeared in 90 Day Fiancé Season 9 with Jibri Bell, who is originally from South Dakota, United States. Although the couple married during the season, their relationship soared as Jibri failed to meet Miona's expectations of being a primary provider. Jibri and Miona broke up in mid-2023, and she has since moved on with her new boyfriend, Terzal Ron, who is also an immigrant and works in the entertainment industry. While Jibri has been living in Serbia to promote its tourism, Miona is currently building her future in Palm Springs, United States, and has even bought a house with her boyfriend. Miona recently hinted at another significant milestone by sharing a photo on her Instagram story, proudly displaying her "I voted" sticker. Although Miona didn't disclose her chosen candidate, she implied that she obtained American citizenship. The Serbian reality star also engaged with her followers by asking who they voted for in the 2024 U.S. elections. She posed the question, "Who did you guys voted for?" with options such as Kamala Harris and Trump. What Miona Bell's latest milestone in the United States means. Miona may have become an American citizen. Miona's latest Instagram story highlights her excitement for her future in the United States. She hopes to establish her roots in Palm Springs and is eager to expand her family. In October 2024, she seemed thrilled as she prepared for her immigration interview. Miona attended the interview in mid-October, but she didn't share any updates on her citizenship status as she had done for her other milestones, such as purchasing a luxury car and a house. The 90 Day Fiancé alum recently traveled to Hawaii with her new partner and posted extensively about the trip without mentioning her immigration status. Miona's Instagram story suggests that she may have become a United States citizen after splitting from her estranged husband, Jibri. However, the lack of a celebratory post about this huge milestone indicates that she may be saving it for later. Miona recently went on a long vacation with Terzal, so she may have been preoccupied with her trip and forgot to share her citizenship status. There is also a chance that she had traveled to Hawaii to celebrate becoming a U.S. citizen, but has chosen not to post about it on social media at the moment. Our take on Miona Bell voting after becoming a U.S. citizen. Miona may have proudly displayed Terzal's "I voted" sticker. It's wonderful to see Miona post about the elections. However, the post doesn't reveal whether the "I voted" sticker was hers or Terzal's. Most signs hint that Miona obtained citizenship after her interview in October. Perhaps she's purposely holding off posting about her immigration status because of her public image. Miona prides herself on being an immigrant businesswoman. She may want to continue to appear like a foreigner to promote her brand. Miona is great at marketing herself as a hardworking young woman. Therefore, the 90-Day Fiancé alum probably doesn't want to label herself as an American citizen yet. 8 ways Colt's journey's been shocking and heartbreaking. He lost Vanessa and may lose his leg. 90-Day Fiancé star Colt Johnson's life has been filled with dizzying highs and lows, and now he's in danger of losing his leg. 8 ways Colt's journey's been shocking and heartbreaking. He lost Vanessa and may lose his leg. 90-Day Fiancé star Colt Johnson's life has been filled with dizzying highs and lows, and now he's in danger of losing his leg. The controversial franchise star has never had a heart of gold, but someone would need to be totally heartless to wish Colt ill right now. The threat of an amputation is very serious. This latest health setback could be life-changing, and it's one more example of how Colt's journey through life has been turbulent and dramatic. He must be having some dark thoughts as Colt deals with a new leg injury. He's already been through so much. This isn't the first time he's hurt himself. Previously, he had a serious accident while bouncing on a trampoline. Both times, he was filming. He may feel cursed, as though anything he does to try and earn a living will lead to disaster. Colt is a polarizing figure in the 90-Day Fiancé franchise, but people never cancel him. He's someone they like to watch. Colt Johnson may lose his leg. Will he become an amputee? When he was injured, Colt was filming in Mexico. As per John Yates at Instagram, he often has reality TV scoops. Colt may have to endure a possible amputation. Previously, while filming 90 Day, The Last Resort, Colt hurt himself badly. In fact, his injuries were so severe that they made headlines. That first accident underscored just how fragile the human body can be. A split second can change everything, leaving a person very different than they were before. Colt found out what it was like to be robbed of vibrant good health and mobility. For months, he was bedridden and needed to learn how to walk again. Through physical therapy that was surely grueling and painful, he seemed to heal, but retreated from the spotlight, becoming an ersatz Howard Hughes. The gifted entrepreneur became reclusive. Hughes was played by Leonardo DiCaprio in the Martin Scorsese film, The Aviator. When Colt began to shun the limelight, it signaled a sea change in his personality. That is what a serious health issue can do. When he began to recover, it seemed like Colt might come back to his fans, and he eventually did. However, he was destined to get hurt again. This latest accident may be even more serious. It's possible that a part of his body that was still healing, and therefore very vulnerable, was injured. These types of challenges usually build character, but at what cost? If Colt is facing amputation, he is living with dread and terror. This is terrible. Colt and Larissa Lima had a dysfunctional relationship. They were an awful match. As per the TLC UK at YouTube clip shown above, Colt's ex, Larissa Lima, was a major diva. Her antics showcased an arrogant, greedy, and dominating personality. Picture Miss Piggy in a blind rage to get a sense of Larissa at her absolute worst. While Larissa is a beautiful woman, her ugly qualities rob her of some charm. However, she's still very charismatic. When Colt got involved with Larissa, he was dragged onto a roller coaster. At times, the ups and downs were frightening. Larissa's temper is explosive. In fact, Colt has said that he's usually attracted to women with very hot tempers. That's what he gravitates towards, but with Larissa, he really had to duck and cover. Sometimes, he couldn't escape her violence and verbal tirades. Larissa loves herself, and anyone who stands in the way of her dreams will pay the price. She may be gentler now, but at her gold-digging worst, Larissa was occasionally a nightmare. A user consumed with vanity and the desire for expensive possessions. She wasn't a woman who was genuinely in love with a man, with his face, his body, and his mind. Instead, she was out for whatever she could get from her partner. That's obviously the opposite of real love. The relationship was wholly transactional and, in a sense, a hair's breadth from prostitution. However, no one's judging Larissa for making the choice she made. No, she wasn't nice, but life in poorer countries is different. And when people from these nations do whatever it takes to get to America, who can possibly blame them? For example, if someone is living in poverty in the third world and they choose to find an American partner who makes access to food, shelter, and other things simpler, are they morally wrong to use those people? It's a moral quandary and complicated. American partners sometimes seem to prey on poorer partners, trading money and other perks for romance. So, the using goes both ways. People should avoid transactional relationships, as they rarely end well and can cast long shadows. Colt's relationship with Jess Caroline was no better. He cheated on her. Colt treated Jess Caroline so badly that she threw a high-heeled shoe at him. Yes, that was wrong, but she was definitely provoked. He strung the red-headed Brazilian along for a while secretly cheating on her. He stepped out of his relationship with Jess so he could sleep with Vanessa, whom he later married. Jess was probably a user too. She may have had an ulterior motive for trying to make things work with Colt. Her most likely motivation was securing a green card, but when her relationship with Colt failed, she found a workaround. She married a musician, Brian Hanvey, and now lives in America. So Colt definitely isn't the only conduit to a goal. He's someone that women have tried to take advantage of. However, he's also played the villain. Hopefully, his illness will teach him something about life. It's really too short to spend emotionally abusing other people. He needs to learn how to maturely talk to women about problems. He needs to learn how to tell the whole truth. If he manages to do these things, his entire life will change. Until he does, he'll never get anywhere. Colt couldn't make his marriage with Vanessa work. He did seem to love her. Vanessa seemed like Colt's true love. He was more bewitched by her than he'd been by anyone else. Even the firecracker, Larissa. In fact, Vanessa seemed like Colt's dream woman. Nonetheless, he couldn't make his marriage last. Colt, a Gemini, always has an immature streak. He is constantly unable to show up as a man. Perhaps being overmothered by the cranky and possessive Debbie Johnson psychologically scared him. Vanessa appeared to get along with Debbie, forming a bond with the difficult woman. However, that bond would break. Mother-in-law issues began to tear the two apart, and may have led to the end of Colt's marriage. Colt wanted emotional distance from his mother, and this could be why. Debbie isn't exactly a live-and-let-live person. She wants to control everything and everyone. Ultimately, people who are being controlled find ways to rebel. No one wants to be a puppet. Colt's dynamic with his mother is often disturbing. Will they ever be okay? Norman Bates had serious mommy issues in the Alfred Hitchcock classic Psycho, and Colt may be giving that iconic character a run for his money. In the Instagram post above, Debbie frolics in Las Vegas and seems like a pretty jolly person, but there's a seamy underbelly. With Colt, she was often mean, controlling, and weird. It does make sense that he shrank away from her behavior, which was extremely inappropriate. At times, he may have considered Debbie a monster, just like Larissa considered her a monster-in-law. As a mother, Debbie hovered, but did she unconditionally love her son? Maybe not. He had to follow her rules to remain in her good graces, and the rules were bizarre. To keep Debbie happy, he'd basically have to let her run his entire life. Why would anyone agree to that? Her interference in his relationships led to breakups. It may have ruined the relationship that she valued the most, the one with Vanessa. It's good for Colt and Debbie to have their space. They don't need to be like two peas in a pod every day. In time, they may repair their rift. Forgiveness is always possible. However, with space comes perspective. It allows both sides to assess situations accurately and make better decisions. Space can be liberating and healthy. Colt had a startling weight loss journey. He changed his body completely. Colt worked hard to change his body. See his thinner face in the Instagram post shown above. He has lost between 40 and 60 pounds. Since his body makeover is so dramatic, the news of his subsequent injuries is sad. Quite often, when people get sick or injured, they become less fit. They need to lie around more because they're not feeling well, or due to injuries that negatively impact their mobility. Some people don't know how to accept people who don't look like Barbie and Ken dolls. Hopefully, Colt will recover completely. It would be awful if he lost his mobility due to the amputation of a leg. Yes, people can move on after such heartbreak. Lots of people with disabilities are happy. However, disabilities do add challenges. Colt's body makeover was impressive. On screen, he was shown working out in his garage. He went all out, slimming down dramatically. In the past, he had to deal with bullying when cameras caught him in a Speedo bathing suit. Some people don't know how to accept people who don't look like Barbie and Ken dolls. Colt was accused of cheating on Vanessa. Is he guilty? There was chatter that Colt cheated one more time while he was in his marriage with Vanessa. Based on his history, he may be a serial cheater. Larissa accused him of infidelity too. If the gossip about Colt being unfaithful to Vanessa is true, he really ruined his marriage. Surrendering to the heat of the moment is often a mistake, but people aren't robots. Sometimes, they behave badly but believe they're following their hearts. If Colt destroyed his marriage, he's not the only one, but sometimes, letting a bad relationship die is the smartest strategy. Maybe when there's infidelity, it's a sign that things just aren't right. There are relationships without these types of issues. Not everyone is a cheater. Colt may do better in non-monogamous relationships. Why pretend to be a good guy when he just isn't? Instead, Colt can feel free by admitting that he just can't be faithful. He can date people who can't be faithful either. Then life might actually be fun for a change. Colt put a financial strain on Debbie. He wanted to leave her with an expensive lease. Colt seemed heartless when he decided to move out of the home he shared with his mother and find greener pastures. There was an expensive lease which Debbie would be left with. However, despite the financial entanglement, it was probably best for the two to part ways. They'd had happy moments, such as when Debbie would make Colt his favorite foods. She even cut up his meat. However, all was not sunshine and roses. The two were simply too close. Colt couldn't really live his own life. At some point, a mother has to step back and let their child live. The adult child needs freedom to roam. Debbie could never really cut the apron strings. She kept trying to control her child when she should have just let Colt be who he was. She taught him that relationships are about controlling other people, not a good lesson to learn, and he's been remarkably unsuccessful in terms of his romances. 90 Day Fiancé's Colt is a troubled soul who will hopefully be happier someday. His health issues are serious, and his marriage is over, but there is always hope. With a positive mindset, Colt can overcome so much pain and heartache. When he focuses on choosing happiness, he'll be on the right track. It's not always about finding a partner or whatever. It can just be cultivating a strong sense of self, partnered or not. Colt has a lot of potential, and hopefully, he'll get the chance to achieve all that he can. Tiger Lily Taylor lose weight after wedding with Adnan Abdel Fattah in 90 Day Fiancé. Before the 90 days. Tiger Lily Taylor from 90 Day Fiancé. Before the 90 days honestly answers questions about her physical appearance and doesn't mind sharing her weight with her followers. The middle-aged single mom had previously had 2 major relationships before falling in love with Adnan Abdel Fattah, both of which made her feel trapped. After splitting from her last husband, Tiger Lily wasn't interested in pursuing another relationship as she didn't want to feel suffocated like before. She enjoyed her single life for years before eventually opening up to the possibility of finding love with Adnan, who is 19 years younger than her. Tiger Lily met Adnan, who is from Jordan, on Instagram. She quickly grew fond of him and started talking to him frequently online. The American woman developed strong feelings for her online friend within a few weeks. Despite knowing that Adnan was nearly 20 years younger than her, Tiger Lily wasn't deterred from pursuing him. In 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 Days Season 7, Tiger Lily traveled to Jordan to further their relationship. Although she faced some cultural challenges, she chose to marry Adnan during the trip. Tiger Lily and Adnan had a beautiful wedding surrounded by their loved ones. How much does Tiger Lily Taylor weigh? Tiger Lily weighed 110 pounds during her wedding with Adnan. Recently, Tiger Lily held a key and a session on social media, revealing many details about her physical appearance. One of her fans asked her, "You look amazing. What is your height weight?" The new 90 Day Fiancé franchise cast member thanked the fan for being generous and talked about the time she filmed the show and revealed she weighed around 110 pounds. Tiger Lily didn't share her current weight while answering the fan. However, her latest photos reveal that she has maintained her weight since the wedding. Tiger Lily looks just as youthful as she did a year ago. What's Tiger Lily Taylor's height? Tiger Lily is just a tad over 5 feet tall. Tiger Lily's photos on social media show her looking slender and tall. She is actually much shorter than Adnan, only reaching close to his neckline. Recently, an Instagram user asked Tiger Lily about her height. The reality star didn't mind the personal questions and revealed she was over 5 feet tall. Specifically, Tiger Lily stated, "I'm 5'1", revealing that she's neither too short nor too tall. According to the average human height by country, Japanese women are typically 5 feet 2 and tall. Tiger Lily's height in her photos also suggests that Adnan should be between 5 feet 8 and 5 feet 10 inches. Did Tiger Lily Taylor lose weight? Tiger Lily may have gained weight due to a possible pregnancy. When responding to an inquisitive fan, Tiger Lily said, "At the time of filming, I had lost weight to be skinny for the wedding." She disclosed that she had dropped weight before her wedding ceremony, probably to look good in front of the cameras and her in-laws. Tiger Lily didn't share how she dropped weight, but admitted to weighing 110 kilos when she tied the knot with Adnan. Tiger Lily's photos indicate that she maintained her toned physique after the wedding. However, there are now speculations that the 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 Days star, is pregnant. For more on this and other shocking 90 Day Fiancé stories, come back again. Subscribe to our channel for daily updates. Always be the first to get news. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel, USA Celebrity Corner 24. Thank you for watching.